Hello everyone, welcome to day 6 of logic building in programming. Today we are going to solve a simple problem which is missing number in an array. Given an array, what you need to do is find the missing number. You will be given an array of size n-1 and the range of integer it might include is starting from 1 to n. Here the only condition is there will be only one missing number from 1 to n and you need to find that particular missing number. Let's take few examples to understand this problem. Let's say the input is n is equals to 5. There are 5 elements in an array and the given array is 1, 2, 4, 5. Here there are only 4 elements here. So we need to find the missing value, which is 1, 2, 3 is missing, 4 and 5 is here. So your particular code should output 3 here. Similarly, let's see another example. If the value of n is equals to 3 and the given array is 3, given array is 1 comma 3, what you need to do is find the missing number. Here the number starts from 1, 2 is missing, 3 ends to 3. So this particular code must return 2 here. Similarly, in the case of n is equals to 8, we are given some numbers here and we should return the value. In case of n is equals to 8, the number should include 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there, 4 is there, but a number 5 is missing here, 6, 7, 8 is here. So we need to find the missing value. There are multiple ways to approach this particular problem. Let's see the different ways to approach this problem. So let's start with the first solution here. First solution is the brute force method. So what we can do is, let's say we will be taking the same array here. We have an array 1, 2, 4, 6, 3, 7, 8. Here what we need to do is find the missing value. Here the missing value will be 5. So what we need to do here is in the brute force method, first step will be sorting the data. As you see here, the values are not sorted. So first we'll be sorting the values. Then in the second place, what we will do is after sorting the value, we will check from 1 to n and iterate over the loop. And we will check if any number is missing, that particular missing is the number. So what we can do is first we take the value and sort it. So if we take this value and do a sort here, we will get the output something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Now what we need to do is create a loop that starts from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what we will do is start the value from here and start the value from here. And we will be comparing this value. 1 and 1 is present here. 2 and 2 is present here. 3 and 3 is present here. 4 and 4 is present here. But in this case, here we get the value 6, but here is the value 5. There is a mismatch between these two values. So we can detect that 5 is the missing value. It works for other cases as well. Let's say we take an example of 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5 is the number and we will start from 1 to n. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We will do comparison between 1 and 1, 2 and 2, there is a mismatch. 4 and 5, the missing value will always be in the array or the number which contains all the elements. So we can detect 3 is the missing value. Let's see code wise how we can solve this particular problem. Let's say in Python we have an array which contains 1, 2, 4, 5. And what we need to do is create a loop that iterates over 1 to 5. So what we can do is for I in range start from 1, go to 5 plus 1, or what we can do is write here 6. Then what we can do is if I, or what we can do is so that it will work for index as well, we will start from 0, 5 or all, you can write here 5 only as well. What we will do is if I is not equal to ARR of the I plus 1 is not equals to ARR of I, what we will do is return that particular number I. Else what we can say is return minus 1, which means there is no missing value. So let's see how this works. First our I value is for the case of range 5, it will be from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because 5 is excluded here, and what we have done is ARR of square bracket I is 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, so we should ignore this because it will be out of index. So what we can do is 5 minus 1 or n minus 1 here. So it will iterate from 0 to 3 and ARR I will be 1, 2, 4, 5. Then what we will do is comparison between I plus 1 not equals to ARR of square bracket I. So to do this, 1 not equals to 1, which is false, 2 not equals to 2, which is also false, but in case of 3 not equals to 4, we get a value true here. So what we need to detect is the missing value is 3. In this case, I plus 1 is the missing value. So we should return not I plus 1. So by this way we can solve this problem, but this is not the optimized solution, because in brute force method we have to do sorting. The best sorting method you can use is n log n time complexity, which is fairly cost expensive. So we can do optimized method here. So let's see our second way by which we can optimize this particular method. So this is our second way, optimized one. So here what we can do is we have an array. Let's say ARR equals to 1, 2, 4, 5. We know that the given array will always start from n and go up till n. So what we need to do is find the sum. So sum, we need to find sum of first n numbers, which can be derived using the formula n plus 1 by 2. You might have learned this in math as well. And what you can do is sum of values in given array as well. So we can find the sum of values of array, and the missing value will be, let's say this is sum 1, this is sum 2. If we deduct sum 1 minus sum 2, we will get the missing value. So let's understand this particular problem. In this case, our n is 5 and ARR is 1, 2, 4, 5. So what we need to do is our sum 1 will be using our formula n plus 1 by 2, sum of first 5 numbers, first n numbers, which is 5 plus 1 divided by 2, which is 5 into 6 divided by 2, 2 3s, which is 5 3s 15. Then to find the sum of all the values, what we can do is create another variable sum 2, which will be 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 5, which is 1 plus 2 3, 5 plus 4 9, 9 3 12. And what we need, the missing number is equals to sum 1 minus sum 2, which is 15 minus 12, which is equals to 3. So our answer will be 3. So this is the optimized version of our code, because here to find the sum of n natural number, the maximum time complexity will be O of n. So we have reduced this from O of n log n, and O of n log n is much greater than O of n. So by this way we can find the optimized solution here. Let's see the code for this as well, how we can solve this using our code. Let's say we have n is equals to 5 and we have our array is equals to 1, 2, 4, 5. For the sum 1, we can basically do n times n plus 1, ignore the case here, divide by 2. And for the array of sum 2, in Python there is a built-in method sum, which finds the sum of all element, sum of ARR, or you can use the loop as well. And our missing value will be, missing is equals to sum 1 minus sum 2. So by this way we can solve this particular problem. There is another way to solve this problem, which is number 3, optimized way 2. So let's see how we can solve this this particular problem using another optimized way, which is using XOR. So XOR is a very common problem solving method that you can use in case of arrays. So in school days you might have learned about XOR gate. Let's do a quick revision about it. So what XOR does is, whenever there are two inputs to the XOR, they basically cancel it out. So 0 and 0 will be 0, but in case of 1 XOR 1, it will be 1, 0 XOR 1, it will be 1. Whenever there are same values, they cancel out to some other 0 value. So this particular problem can be solved using XOR as well. What we can do is, let's take an array which is 1, 2, 4, 5 and do XOR with every elements with another array which contains all the value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What this will do is if we'll perform XOR between all the numbers 1 XOR 2 XOR 4 XOR 5 XOR 1 XOR 2 XOR 3 XOR 4 XOR 5. What this will do is 1 and 1 same values are cancelled out to 0, 2 and 2 same values are cancelled out, 4 and 4 your same values are cancelled out. Similarly 5 and 5 same values are cancelled out. By this way only value remaining is 3 and our answer will be 3. So this is a very handy method to solve any problem. In code wise, how we can solve this problem is, let's say we have an array 1 comma 2 comma 4 comma 5. Create two variable, let's say x or 1 x or 2 and set it to 0. Then for first we will do XOR with each of these element. For I in ARR, what we will do is XOR 1 XOR equals to I. This will do 1 XOR 2 XOR 3 XOR 5. 1 4 and 5. And for other all the values, what we need to do is for I in range we will do till 5, and what we will do is XOR 2 equals to I plus 1. This will do 1 XOR 2 XOR 3 XOR 4 XOR 5. And finally our missing value will be XOR 1 XOR 2, and it will give our result. In our case it would be. So these are the few ways by which you can solve this problem. XOR is the most popular one. You can use the sum1 method as well. So let's solve this problem using the code as well. So let's start with Python. Let's say we have an array which is 1 2 4 5. What we need to do is first solve by brute force method, then solve by optimized way 1, then optimized way. So for the first time what we need to do is let's do ARR here as well, ARR here as well. So for the first one what we need to do is first do sorting. You can use any sort method. I will be using built-in method for now, arr.sort, that will sort the value. Then I have to create a for loop for I in a range which will start from 0 to, let's set a variable n as well, small n will do, which will start from 1 to n minus 1. Let's do a print to quick check. Python 3 test.py. We have got 0 1 2 3 which is good enough for us. What we will do is if I plus 1 not equal to our ARR square bracket of I, double equal to, will do a print I plus 1. This should print 3. Let's run this. Is there any other print here? Yeah, so after we find the one missing value, it should not iterate more. So what we need to do is break the statement here. So what we have got is 3, like we have done before. So what we have done is taken the array, done the sorting, and check the number one by one. 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 4 is mismatch value, so the missing number will be 3 here. And let's solve it using optimized way 1, which is finding the sum. So what we'll be doing is find the sum 1 here, which is n into n plus 1 divide by 2, which is sum 2 is equals to, you can use the built-in function for now or iterate the loop to find the values, and our missing number will be sum 1 minus sum. Let's comment this code for now. I have saved this. Let's do a quick run. We have got 3.0. This will work for now. You can do parsing to convert it into integer as well. Similarly, let's solve this using XOR as well. To solve this using XOR, what we need to do is we can use one variable as well, XOR, and set it to 0. First start with for I in ARR, do a print value on, do a XOR symbol is this one, shift 6, XOR equals to all the numbers in I, and do for I in range of, you can start with 1 to I plus 1 and do XOR cap of, and finally print the XOR. This should also result in 3. This is result in 2. sorry, and here what we need to do is XOR equals to. So let's take a quick run here. Now we have got 3. Let's test for some other values as well, which is, let's test for this one, 1 to 8, n value will be 8. So update it to n's value to 8 and paste this. I think it should result 5. Yes, it would result 5. So by this way we can solve this way. This is a Pythonic way. Let's quickly solve this problem using JavaScript as well. So 3 ways to solve this problem. Brute force optimized way 1, similarly optimized way. So first, in this case we have to do sorting. We have to do arr.sort, and will this work? Let's have a check. 1 2 3 4 6 7 8. Yes, this work. arr.sort will sort our values. So to do quick check, what we need to do is let I is equals to 1, I is less than equals to 5, I plus plus, and do a if case here. If I is not equals to arr square bracket I, we will console log I here. So do a quick run. We have gotten all the values. That's where so here I need to do I minus 1 because it is starting from index 1, so we need to start from index 0. Yes, we have got the 5 here. This is the first way in which we first sort and compare the value. Let's do it using the second way as well, where we need to find two sums. Sum 1, let sum 1 is equals to n asterisk n plus 1 divide by 2, and do let sum 2 equals to, find the sum here. For the finding the sum, we can use a reduce function here, where you need to pass the accumulator as well as the number where you store the value. So accumulator will store the value, num will be the iterator. So what we will do is acc plus num and comma 0. This will start the num from 0 value, and our missing value will be sum 1 minus sum 2 minus let's comment this out, save, and it will also result in 5. And finally, let's do it using our final way, which is using the XOR. So what we need to do is, for let, we can do it in one loop as well. Let's try it in one loop. I equals to 0, I is less than, sorry, I have done in this case I have done 5, but it should be less than equals to n here, so it should be n. Sorry for the mistake. And here what we can do is less than n. Let's use the dynamic value itself, I plus plus, and I will do doing variable let XOR equals to 0, and y will be doing XOR with two things here. First I will be doing XOR with I plus 1 as well as XOR with the element, which is arr square bracket of I, and finally console logging XOR. Let's comment this out, save this, run this. Okay, so we are getting 5 6 7 8 as well. Yeah, so single array also works. So what we can do is XOR with all the elements as well as XOR with starting from 1 to n. By this way we can get a 5, which is our missing. So thank you for watching the video till the very end. I will see you on a next logic building video. Bye bye.